Hypixel Skyblock is an expansive game that allows players to fish up treasure and mobs, mine valuable ores, and summon and fight powerful bosses. One of the weapons in this game is the Bonemerang, a boomerang-like weapon that shoots out a bone projectile, and I wanted to recreate it on my own Minecraft server.
The main features are to go out and back like a boomerang while rotating along its axis and damaging any entities that it encounters.
First, I created a command to give the user a Bonemerang object upon running the /Bonemerang command. As you can see here, it gives me a bone that has a custom lore attached to it. Next, I used an armor stand with a bone as a helmet to simulate the large bone projectile that will be shot out from the Bonemerang. However, because I set the armor stand to be unaffected by gravity, it also cannot be affected by manual velocities, so the bone kind of just floats in midair as you can see here. I set the armor stand to be affected by gravity, which allows me to set its velocity manually. However, that makes the bone fall to the ground, which is not what I want. My solution to this problem was to make the armor stand unaffected by gravity, and then use a repeating task to teleport the bone forward a little bit each tick, to simulate movement. As you can see here, it looks quite smooth, and works as I intended. Next, I created the logic to make the bone come back like a boomerang. The bone will go out for 18 ticks, come back for 18 ticks, and then disappear. As you can see, the bone goes out and back just like a boomerang. Next, I made the bone rotate by 24 degrees each tick, which simulates the rotating pattern that is seen on Hypixel. As you can see, the bone will rotate around its axis. Next, I made the bone get a list of nearby entities each tick and deal damage and knockback to all entities nearby. As you can see, my bone is dealing damage and knockback to this witch. However, I felt that the knockback was much too high, so I lowered it later to 0.1 instead of 0.5. Finally, I made the boomerang have particles when it is traveling and also destroy itself in an explosion of particles when it collides with a block. It took me a while to figure this out. I eventually realized that get location returns the location of the base plate, while the bone is about 1.5 blocks above the base. Once I figured this out, I simply added about 1.5 to the height of the base location to get it to match up with the bone. This allowed my block collision calculation to be accurate. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out my other custom enchantments videos, and the source code for this project will be in the description as always. And yeah, thank you for watching again, and see you next time.